And peace be with you. It's so good to have you here on this day. Getting warm inside with other bodies. Is this spring? Is this winter? What are we in? Summer?
New England spring.
New England spring. New England spring. It reminds me of. I don't know if you remember, but I went to Russia one time, and it was May. I was there in April and May. On May 1st, well, I was at the Arctic Circle. It was a blizzard, a whiteout. It was like Happy May in Russia. And when I was there also, this is 2019, I made my way to the Winter Palace. It was in St. Petersburg. That's where the Russian Revolution began. And that's also, now it's the Hermitage. It's like a world-class museum. I mean, it's maybe one of the best museums in the world. And at the end of my visit, I had a glimpse of probably their best treasure that they have. It's on your bulletin covers right here. It's the story that we just heard today, the return of the prodigal son, and this is a painting by Rembrandt, and it ended up in the Hermitage. And so I came to the end of the tour there, and I couldn't see it at first because there's all these people in front of me, and they're all reaching up. Everybody has a cell phone. I got to get a selfie with the prodigal son there, and they have the families, and it's just people speaking in Russian and Chinese and Japanese and French and German, and I couldn't even get close to it for a while. And what is the fuss over this painting? And it's a huge painting. It's like 8.5 feet tall, 7 feet wide. This huge, gaudy gold ornate frame around it. And it's just, very, I don't know, very Rembrandt-y or very Russian-y, but it was an incredible sight to see. And so what did people see? Why are people flocking to the museum to see this? And, when I look at it, I see the father. He looks very exhausted here, blessing the younger son there. And you can see from his shoe fell apart on his left foot. He's lost everything. He has nothing left. And who do you think the figure is over here on the right? The elder brother. Does he look happy? No. Are his arms open and welcome? No. And he's cast. What do you think he thinks about the younger brother?
Not much.
Not much, man. Not much. And there he is. And so, and it's just. Also, someone pointed out that one of the hands of the father looks masculine, one looks feminine. It's like an all-embracing of this younger son coming back here, who's just, we don't even see his face. It's just so poor at the time. You see, this is all about siblings. It's all about siblings. This picture referencing our story today. So what is it that two sisters say to each other? I will always be there to pick you up after I stop laughing. And I love this story too, and I've seen it acted out in my own household. There are two brothers. The oldest was 4. His mother found out that he ate all the cookies without leaving any for his younger brother at all. And his mom was so upset. And what do you have to say for yourself? And he said, I won. I won. So, and of course, I raised twin girls, Karen and Becca, and Karen will always remind Becca that she is 2 minutes older. So forever the elder sibling, Let's take a quick survey. Who here is the youngest sibling in their family? Wow. 1, 2. That's great. And online, who's the youngest sibling here? Is anyone? No, we have all. Who's the elder sibling? Wow, we're kind of evenly split here. Mostly online is elder. Okay, online. Who is the middle child? Oh, middle child. Okay, you have a special role. Do you know what the role of the middle child is?
Peace.
Exactly. Keep peace at any cost. At any cost. So the elder child is the one who is responsible. Yeah, you must be an elder child. Yes. Okay. The responsible one. The younger one is the troublemaker, the wild child. And we do have the wild child, the one who explores, and the one in the middle is the one who keeps peace at all costs and knows the secrets of the family. So that's a quick caricature of pop psychology. And there actually is a psychology of birth order and how it affects you and your personality. So here we are. Today's good news is all about siblings. The older son is ticked off, and he's right to be angry. I'm an older son, so he is right to be angry. There he is. He's working in the fields, slaving away. He didn't go off spending money. He didn't ask for his inheritance early. He was doing what he should be doing, right? He's the elder son. He couldn't, but the younger one couldn't wait for his dad to die first, and he went to these all-inclusive sandal resorts in the Caribbean, spending money like water, to nightclubs of Paris, the beaches of Bali, partying, who knows what, alcohol and drugs and wild parties at night. So I don't know about you. I am firmly with the elder son, right? So why should we welcome back the younger son? Why? He blew it. He made a mistake. He blew it. And the father is wrong to accept the elder son without even waiting for a proper apology or maybe 10 years of servitude or something. He's wrong to put a ring on his finger, to kill the fatted calf, to have this big party. It's just, he's wrong. I think the story of the Bible is wrong because I'm the elder son. So I was so good as an elder son that when we would play pickup baseball, did I tell you the story about playing pickup baseball? Maybe once? Yeah, you remember?
Remember your parents.
Oh, my parents are here. Yes. So this is to show how good I am. I'm bragging right now. So I'm not going to tell you the bad things yet. So, but after school we would play pickup baseball, and it would be two sides, and it's a bunch of kids playing baseball. And it would be a close play, let's say at second base. And one side would say, he's out. And no, yeah, I'm safe. And then it would be a scuffle at second base, and they'd be going back and forth. And then they remember that I'm out on the field. And they'll say, let's ask Eric. And everybody in the field would turn to me and ask me. And it didn't matter what team I was on and what call I made. Whatever I said, that was it. Everyone turned back and continued the game. That's how good I was. They believed me. They trusted me. I would make a call against my own team, and I would just do that. I was the responsible, good, straight A elder son. So when Jesus was telling this parable, Jesus was talking to the scribes and the Pharisees, the ones who are doing all the right things, the ones who love God, the ones who obeyed all the commandments, the ones that never went off and did wild living at all, and the ones who never messed up, at least big time, like that younger son did. So this parable is aimed at me. Over the years, I've been honored to lead many youth groups from different churches. I can remember when I was leading a youth group from a church in Westboro, we went to a national youth gathering of the church that we were in, and we would fill entire stadiums with the youth, maybe 35,000 people at once. That would be like teens plus advisors. And I don't know if you had a chance to do that before, like in the stadium we were in Georgia, and what was it called, the Peach Dome in Georgia, and down in New Orleans also. You get 35,000 teens plus adults in one area, like singing at the top of their voice, or the inspirational speakers, or these these rock bands. Just have the kids right here. It's just a powerful experience. And then we go out and have projects. We do service projects around town. We come back, we talk about it, go back into the stadium. They would serve communion for 30,000 plus people in less than 10 minutes. I mean, and it was highly organized too. It was an amazing blessing to do that. The speakers were incredible. And the best speaker, in my opinion, was a guy named Tony Campolo. And I've shared some of his stories with you before. Do you know the name Tony Campolo? Maybe. Okay, so Tony Campolo I've had a chance to meet him before. He's been a professor of sociology down near Philadelphia, and he would talk about a party. Because today, his eldest son, as far as we know, is still standing outside, arms crossed. He's not going into that party. He's not going into that party. Maybe I'm there too. You know, I'm there with the eldest. I'm crossing my arms. I'm not going into that party. And so Tony Campolo shared with me and 30,000 other people once a story about a party that he took his kids to. And he said, you don't have to stay outside folding your arms. You can come in to the party. So he took his son and daughter to an orphanage down in Haiti. And over the years, Tony said he'd been spending a lot of money that maybe other people said he should have been spending on his son and daughter. Instead, he sent it to this orphanage in Haiti. And occasionally Tony would go and visit the orphanage too, check up, share his support for them. But this time he decided to bring along his son and daughter, middle schoolers. And well knowing that, they hadn't always been getting what they wanted for Christmases and birthdays, because they knew that Dad was sending a lot of money to this orphanage. So the three of them landed at Port-au-Prince, got into a Jeep. They started driving, highways at first, then simple roads, then ruts, and then no roads. They crossed fields. It was December 28th, he said, when they were there. School was on break, but Tony knew what they would find. All 50 kids from that school were waiting to greet them. And when the kids saw Tony and his children, they let out a scream. They knew he was coming there at that time. Tony's children climbed out of the Jeep. They were hugged. Kids jumped on them. They kissed them. All 50 kids lined up, and they sang a song which they had learned in English just for this visit. Jesus loves the little children, all the little children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. And then each child took a turn reciting a Bible verse. Some made gifts, and they gave them to Tony's kids. And Tony says he really remembers these gifts. They were like sticks and twigs with string, and they were Christmas ornaments. Really, not much to look at all. And it was time to go. And Tony and his children climbed back into the Jeep to head back to Port-au-Prince. And usually Tony's kids are just like him, like talking all the time, like blah, blah, blah. You can't get them to be quiet. Not a word. Total silence all the way back to the airport, just total silence. And Tony couldn't stand it anymore. So they're getting closer to the airport, and he asked his son, well, what were you thinking about? What are you thinking about? And his son said, Dad, there isn't anything you could have done with all that money that would have made me happier than I am now. Nothing. Nothing. That's a party that they were at. That's a life event. That's a party. Do we want to go to that kind of party? Wouldn't that be an amazing party to be at? But we could ask, well, why should we be sending all money to places like that? Shouldn't we be helping like 50 kids in Watertown or locally? Don't they deserve that more? And we can ask this question, who really belongs at the party? And is it the right kind of party for us? Who gets to go in? And I always want to celebrate the parties I see here. Pam celebrating our outdoor church, or Cynthia leading Bristol Lodge. And we can ask, well, we're bringing food and sandwiches and home-cooked meals for more than 30 years to the hungry of Waltham, but what did they do to deserve that? Some of them are mentally ill, some are homeless. Do they deserve to be at that kind of party? Who really belongs at the party? Who gets to go in? And I know we just had an anniversary of our open and affirming covenant, our 3-year anniversary. We had a very inclusive process. We heard everybody multiple times. It was warmed my heart how we were so listening to everybody, and we openly committed to welcoming people of every race, every ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression, age, faith background, ability, and economic circumstances. So who gets to be part of our community? That's what we were deciding who our arms open up to. Who gets welcome? And there's lots of questions right now swirling around our lives about the ways we can either welcome people or we can be the elder brother, like this. And so at the end of the parable today, we're never told what the elder brother does. The elder brother is left outside, very angry. The older brother, he's been getting straight A's, he's been doing the right thing, he's been giving money to church, he's been following all the commandments exactly. He's still outside, So sometimes we are playing the role of the elder brother. That's me, playing the role of the elder brother, but we're welcome to the party. We can come in. And sometimes we're the younger brother, the younger daughter, the younger one. So I think we had a split, like half and half. I think mostly online, we're elder, was like a split, half and half here, younger and elder. And the younger one is welcome back. But if you look again at this painting, what's astounding, I met this theologian once, Henry Nouwen, and he has pointed out, look at the light. Rembrandt is all about where does the light fall? And the focus of all the light here is on the hands of blessing, right here. So we are also called sometimes to play the role of the parent, of the father, of blessing, of welcoming them back. So you have 3 choices to play here: the elder child, the younger child, the parent. And I'm thinking, you know, this is maybe what all those people are crowding around that painting in the Hermitage to see. That blessing, that welcoming back. And to see ourselves also in all those three roles there, but to see where's the light falling? Where's the light falling? The light from God, the blessing of light in our life. We are called to play all those roles, but hopefully to end up with the one who's welcoming all home. You know, just like the children sang in that village. You know, Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world, all the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white. They are all precious in His sight. Jesus loves the children of the world. Thanks be to God.